Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Karen Burniston's August Designer Challenge, where she challenged her design team to create a card using labels. So I decided to go ahead and make an anniversary card. I'll show you the card and then we can go into some of those details. So there's the front, happy anniversary, a pair of hearts, and inside I used the paper frames pop-up. So as usual, my card started with the pattern paper. This is an older patterned paper, a 12 by 12 package by Die Cuts with a View. It's called Cute Cute Cacti, and I got it at Michael's a couple of years ago, as I said. There's some fun patterns in there, and this flowered one is one that I've been wanting to use, and I haven't done it yet, so it was fun to be able to cut into that. Now my card is larger than A2. It is 5.5 by 5 inches, and it will fit in a 5 by 7 envelope for mailing. Of course, all of the dies that I used are by Karen Burniston, and they are linked on my blog, which is in that description box below. The happy anniversary, I cut that from a mirrored cardstock. It is the Hunky Dory rainbow holographic Miri card. I'm unable to link that for you, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like in case you're searching for it. And the labels on the front and the inside, they are the labels crosshatch, and there's alternating crosshatch and straight edges. And with the straight edges, you get a lovely embossed detail. And the hearts, all of the little hearts that I used are from her heart collage pop-up. So I liked the little detail on them, and those details show up so nicely on the mirrored cardstock. So that's where those little hearts came from. And then just that happy anniversary is from Word Set 12, anniversary. So there's anniversary, happy, day, and wedding, and you can combine them how you wish. I did add some sequins. They are left over from an older paper pumpkin package, and they're sitting on my stamping table until I use them up. And they're mostly pink, but they've got lots of sparkle. And I thought with the colors on this card, the pink would be perfect. Now the paper frames pop-up is one that I have been using a lot. I really like it. I like the size of the labels. I like how it fits in the card. There's such dramatic pop-up, but it's really just a series of mountain and valley folds. Karen has an amazing assembly video right on her product page, and I will also link her website in the description box below. I didn't do an assembly video because if you're going to make this card, you're going to need the paper frames pop-up. So it comes with all of these layering dies. There's all kinds of stuff, and of course you notice that the shapes will match with the labels crosshatch for more mixing and matching. And then there's also the little labels pop up, which I've shown a lot of times as well. And it's the same shape. And the label size don't really duplicate, so there's just lots of variety there. Now I tend to leave myself little notes in the packaging. I keep just wanted a scrap paper or pattern paper that I wasn't crazy about to remind me how it goes together. And then my notes here, use cardstock, not lightweight paper for the frames. I just found I didn't have enough stability. They kind of dropped or drooped a little bit if I just used pattern paper, but this is not a heavyweight cardstock. It's about 100 pounds. I haven't tried it with 65 pound, but the 100 pound is the one that I use for almost everything, and it works really good. And you can see that there is a little bit of bulk, but it folds down really nicely and would mail for a single stamp. I also made a little note here, the 5-inch width. In order for those frames to remain hidden when the card is closed, you need a 5-inch width. So I went the extra 1/2 inch just for fun, and then there's one of my labels there. It's the largest one of those labels crosshatch. I die cut it from this pearlized pattern paper. I hope that shows up in the video. And then I just cut it down the center and added 1/2 to either side here. There's some more of the hearts, a scrap of the pattern paper from the pad, and I wanted something else. When I was finished it felt like it needed another word, and the cheers is from Word Set 8, Celebrate. And there's cheers and the word celebrate. They're a nice big size, and they cut as a single piece, so that makes it nice and easy to adhere. A few more of the sequins, and then the little squares are from the Spinner Square pop-up. So I'm hoping showing you how well all these dies, well, they play together nicely, is what I usually say about the dies by Karen Burniston, is that her dies all play together so nicely. Everything is backwards compatible, and you can mix and match, which makes them very versatile. So there is our little signing block. Another detail that might not show up in the video, but you really do see it in real life, is I took a sparkle pen and I outlined this outer label here, and then I outlined these ones, and I'm not sure if it's going to show up in the video. And I also outlined these little labels here, and boy, it sure just adds another little bit of sparkle. I'm really into sparkle and shine these days. So a wonderful happy anniversary card that I made for someone in particular, and it can just sit in my stash until I'm ready to send it. Hitting that like button, that's a huge help for YouTubers. The more likes a video gets, the more people get to see the video, and that allows us to grow our channels. If you enjoyed my card today, please hit that like button. I'd love you to subscribe to see more of my cards and tutorials. And that's it for me today.